Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Monday, November 18th. Interesting week this week as we saw the market slowing down a bit. If you haven't seen these videos before, you're looking at a daily chart in a candle format. Concept behind this is what's referred to as a swing trade. The concept of that would be 1 day to 2 weeks or so in a trade, typical. Now, and these are not buy and sell recommendations, but the green line represents a buy level, the red line represents a sell level. The dashed lines you see here is something that happened prior to the current day. Now, you can go back 10 years or more than 10 years at dangramza.com and look at how these days have changed over time. You can play the previous videos. They're free. Now, let's talk about what's happening here. The sell level came into play as the market just a couple days ago traded below that sell level. The dollar difference, just to give you a feel for that, if you're not familiar with futures, it's $10,850 a contract. And what are we looking for? I'm not looking for a big day down, as we talked about in the advanced video, because I don't think we have strong fundamental drivers behind this. We have a market right now based on Fed comments. It's not getting what it wants, possibly, in December for a rate cut. So is it moving lower because something terrible has happened? No. It's moving lower because so far it looks like it may not get what it wants. And so we're seeing that market respond to it. We see it also in the NASDAQ market. Dollar difference between the buy-sell level and the sell level, $14,720 a contract. Very similar structure. Again, lower movement would be expected. Remember, Asia hasn't responded or had a chance to look at this yet because the market's closed. That will happen Sunday night, 5 o'clock Chicago time. Difference between the buy and sell level in that market is $9,450 a contract. But the action that we're seeing here is the same as we saw in the S&P. The weakest has been what we're seeing in the Russell. Dollar difference between the buy and sell level there, $9,800 a contract. Continued movement lower, yes. But a big move down? No, that was not what's expected. But the dollar remains dominant in these currencies. If you look here at the euro, it traded just a bit above its buy level, but it failed as it broke to the downside. So the buy side's underwater. Difference between the sell and buy level in that market is $3,900 a contract. Over in the Swissy, sellers are still in control as buyers remain dominant. In Mr. Yen, it traded above its buy level. Dollar difference in that market, $825 a contract. Look for an inside type day. Aussie dollar sellers still in control. Means the dollar is getting stronger. Same for the British pound and the Canadian dollar. And in Bitcoin, buyers are trying to come back, but the next 3 days are going to be so important for that market long term. So pay attention to what's happening in that market. 10-year note, dollar difference from the sell to buy level there is $125 a contract. Look for a sideways move. Same thing here in 30-year bonds. Dollar difference up here in that market, $500 a contract. Look for an inside type day. Gold slowing down, but if the dollar remains stronger, look for weaker prices. In silver, dollar difference between the sell and buy level, $16,100 a contract. Sideways move is what I'm looking for. In copper, we had a rally going Friday, but it failed. as China did not show up. Dollar difference here in that market, $6,250 a contract. Well, what's happening in crude oil? We got a stronger dollar that does put downward pressure on that market. Dollar difference from that sell down to that buy level, $1,960 a contract in nat gas, a market that's bouncy at these lows, but can buyers follow through? Not strong fundamentals supporting that market. The dollar difference here in nat gas between this buy and sell level is $1,300 a contract. Over in Mr. Bean in soybeans, that dollar difference $350 a contract. Look for an inside type day. Corn traded above its buy level. Dollar difference there is $100 a contract. Wheat is a market that's trying to sort out what to do with that market, but I do look for weaker prices in that market. Dollar difference here is $1,300 a contract. Well, those are my thoughts for today. Thank you very much for sharing your day with me. Look forward to being with you again next week on Monday. In the meantime, take care and have a terrific weekend.